Like the robot in front of you, the DMR does not know love. It knows little about the joys of being picked up and played with. Like a neglected child, it knows what it feels like to be put down and walked away from, dropped onto an unforgiving world, all alone. Did you know that on average, a DMR will only reach Gen 1? So much potential wasted. Many have gone as far as to modify their DMRs in hopes of making it easier to handle, leaving many of its kind scarred. The threat scope is one of those failures. Analyze threat levels. Slightly more red? Alright, we're ready to kick this episode off. We are going to be continuing the trend of talking about snipers, because this one is supposedly the perfect gun in this game. If I were to just grab a piece of paper, scribble, and not care about anything but just the facts, this is the best gun in the game. It's hit scan, one hit potential, 2-shot body shot reliably. That's it. On paper, this is actually the best gun in the game. But obviously that's not the case, because if it was, you'd see that more used. And this is the thing about theory versus practical. This is probably one of the best examples in explaining people that just rely on charts to pick their best weapon instead of people that actually go out there and field test guns and find something they're good with. That's what I think is the difference, and that's why I've never cared too much for the stats of guns. I need to use the thing to know what's going on. Now I want to tell you that just the biggest factor to this gun is that it has very little aim assist, which is a huge thing on console. It also has a decent kick, which means you're going to need to either space out your shots or correct them yourself as they're kicking. And both of these things are going to take some practice. The other thing is that it has a very small projectile in comparison to the double take, even the Kraber. Do you see this guy? You're going to need to be able to shoot BBs at guys' heads. And on that note, I recommend using the regular scope on it. It's not going to zoom in, it's nothing fancy, but it's nice and snappy, it's good for long and short distance, so it gives you the best of both worlds. The variable zoom, the problem with it is that after you zoom it in and you get out of aiming down sights, it doesn't reset, it'll stay zoomed in, and that actually takes quite a bit of time for you to aim down sights, unzoom it before each engagement if you're looking to do things quickly. I don't know if that grenade was meant for me, but that was pretty sweet. And we're just about at the end of the video, and I just want to ask you guys, what do you think of this gun? Because to me, I feel if I'm on my game, this thing is incredibly powerful. Once it's amped, one-shotting people, hit scan, it has that over all the other snipers. It has all the potential. It's just harder to use. So can we place this in S tier? Oh, some people right now are like, what? Well, you never know when people get crazy with an ability or really learn their weapon. Man, who knows what's possible. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'm Paper. Cut to you. I'll see you guys next time.